This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Tuesday, June 2nd. Mostly cloudy today, but those clouds will provide little relief from the heat with a high of 98 on the way today. As is typical for this time of year, there is a possibility of a thunderstorm rolling through the area this afternoon or evening. Partly cloudy and humid this evening with a low of 74. Here are today's headlines. The murder trial for Karmelo Anthony began Monday morning. The 19-year-old Anthony is accused of killing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf last year at a Frisco track meet. The case sparked a frenzy on social media and widespread interest in North Texas and across the country. State District Judge John Roach instructed the prospective jurors to fill out the questionnaires that had been provided to them. After lawyers go through them, the group will be notified by Tuesday evening whether they need to come back on Wednesday. Now, the hope is to whittle the group to about 250 by then, with opening statements and testimony expected to begin Thursday. Roach said he plans to have court on Saturdays. A key question in Anthony's case has loomed since the stabbing occurred. Did he act in self-defense? The answer may determine whether he walks free or spends up to the rest of his life in prison. After the stabbing, Anthony was apprehended at the stadium, and when the arresting officer reported he had the alleged suspect in custody, Anthony replied, "I'm not alleged, I did it," according to the arrest warrant affidavit. The teen told police he was defending himself. In Texas, a person is legally justified to use deadly force under certain conditions, according to the state's penal code. In other news, H-E-B is nearly ready to open yet another store in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The San Antonio-based grocery chain plans to launch its latest site in Irving on June 17th. The store is at Interstate 635 near Olympus Boulevard. H-E-B, which had earlier expected the store to open later this year, is ramping up additions in the growing DFW area as it covers more of the growing population. The company, while shaking up the market that includes many Walmart and Kroger locations, among others, opened a shop in the Euless area last month and a store in Forney earlier this year. The grocer is moving forward on its first namesake store in the city of Dallas after getting city council approval. Next up, after more than a year of analyzing Dallas sites for their planned multi-billion-dollar arena and entertainment district, the Mavericks have chosen Valley View, dealing a major setback to efforts to bring the project downtown. On Monday, the Mavericks executed option agreements to purchase approximately 104 acres of the 110-acre former site of Valley View Mall. It is a seismic decision that could reshape Dallas's sports and entertainment landscape for decades, upending the city's NBA franchise from its 46-year epicenter by moving it and its games 13 miles to the north, from urban to near suburbia. Though moving to Valley View would fulfill the team's stated goal of remaining in Dallas, Monday's news is a lethal blow to city and business leaders' year-long efforts to woo the project for downtown, potentially on the current site of City Hall. And veteran outfielder Andrew McCutchen might have a Hall of Fame plaque one day, but you can safely assume he will not be wearing a Rangers hat on it. McCutchen's short time in Texas came to an end last week when the Rangers designated him for assignment after just 37 games. The 39-year-old made for a charming story when he made the big league roster out of spring training, but he struggled at the plate in a part-time role for the Rangers. If you'd like to hear more about the parting of ways between the Rangers and McCutchen, check out the recording of the Sports Day Rangers live stream with Evan Grant. I've put a link to it in the show notes. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.